The Samsung Galaxy K Zoom is technically the sequel to the S4 Zoom from last year. Samsung's been building something of a heritage in this camera phone, smartphone hybrid market, and this is really the latest iteration of that. Samsung seems to think there's a real appetite for the camera phone on the market, and there is. The likes of the Nokia Lumia 1020, the Sony Xperia Z2 all feature very high-end camera phones. And I think that Samsung really wants to capitalise on that. It basically wants to say we're a really good player in both the smartphone and the camera phone market, and this is the best of both worlds. The camera itself is very strong on the Galaxy K Zoom. You've got a 20.7 megapixel sensor, that's a CMOS, it's backside illuminated, so basically it captures very large, very clear and very well lit images. That's the idea that you're getting all the power of a compact camera, a very good compact camera, and it's fused together with a smartphone. You've got other elements like a 10 times optical zoom, which features some clever hardware innovation so that it can actually extend well out of the chassis. It's also got dedicated shutter button, as you might expect, and a lot of different software elements as well to really give you the information that you need to get the best pictures in different scenarios. The hexa-core processor in the Samsung Galaxy K Zoom is a little bit of a misnomer because really what you've got is a quad-core processor that does most of the heavy lifting. So when you're taking pictures, it can easily deliver those pictures straight to the image processor and get you ready to take another one. So it really ups the processing time and really makes it easier for the phone to handle all these lots of images. The dual-core processor is there for when you're not taking photos or doing anything heavy on the phone. So really it's just sort of drops down the clock speed, it can actually take a little bit less battery and still function as you'd expect a normal smartphone to do, and obviously not impinge on battery life. The Samsung Galaxy K Zoom is still a phone that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If you want a really good camera, you'd buy a really good camera. If you want a smartphone that has this capability, you'd probably find it's a little bit chunky. We're talking 20mm at its thickest, which is over double the likes of the Galaxy S5. The thing is, the Galaxy S5, the Sony Xperia Z2, even the HTC One M8 have good enough cameras for day-to-day shooting. And if you'd really want something that's dedicated and strong, you're more of a hobbyist photographer, so you'd want something that's, dedicated hardware. It's hard to see where this intersection lies of people who aren't that into photography, but they want a camera that's always going to take really great photos all the time. The weird thing is the software is set up to be quite automatic, so it will suggest things for you. It will give you the information you need to take better pictures. So again, it hints that this isn't really for someone that understands exactly how a camera works at all times. And that to me says, well, why not just buy a normal Galaxy S5 or a other phone that's got an equally good camera and buy a DSLR or a strong compact for those moments when you know you're going to need one. The Samsung Galaxy K Zoom is likely to be a little bit higher in price. If you look back at the prices from the years before, they actually have tipped the higher end of the scale despite not having the best specs on the market. And the same here with the Galaxy K Zoom. You're really paying a lot for those camera optics, for the ability to take those great photos, and it's not cheap. In terms of release date, again, we don't know specifically, but it is going to be coming soon, so we expect a couple of months to have the Galaxy K Zoom on shelves.